Hello everyone and welcome to a new IK video. This is Ken from 73 and in this video we're gonna talk about mixed marches again, but this time I'm bringing in some sad news for the mixed march. Mixed march was one of my favorite marches, if not the best. I've been using it for a very long time ago, and recently I've switched into Earth Himiko or Earth Loki. I'm using both immortals. I have both immortals developed. I just upgraded Earth Loki to boost I just upgraded Loki to boost 30 right after reset, and I already have Himiko at boost 30. Himiko is at, I think, boost 25. Yeah, 25. Loki is at boost 10 because it's so hard to obtain the Crimson Moonlight in order to upgrade or develop. I have 200 more, but I'm not sure which immortal that I need to focus on. I think I'm gonna save a bit more in order to decide which immortal that I wanna continue with. But anyway, my Hybrid Earth March is kinda advanced, or I would like to say that it is very powerful at the moment. Taking a look at some of my old reports, you can see here my Earth March was kinda OP. You can see that I cleared an Earth with Himiko here with lots of Triss skills. You can see that they're using Spring Fly, they're using Battle Stance, and his kind have one of the strongest Earth Himiko in our server. And then there is Last Dragon, he's using a very powerful Earth Loki as well. And I already had this was a timeout. I already cleared these, and this was a timeout. But recently I've been struggling a lot versus Earth with Himiko. You can see this also one of the strongest Earth Himiko in our server, and I'm struggling a lot against these marches recently. You can see Himiko dealing insane amount of damage. Even though Himiko was facing Hannibal Barca, she did not receive that much damage. You can see it's only 4 million damage, and then I kinda lost the fight and I wasn't able to continue. Charles was able to tank Alex. Maybe if the situation was a bit different, Alex facing Alex, it could be a bit different, but then Himiko will be away from Hannibal's reach, and again I wouldn't be able to do anything. I tried my Earth with Himiko against one of the strongest, if not the current strongest, mixed march in server 73, which is Venge. I believe he's holding a very high rank. He's Archduke right now. His mixed march is at 603. Yeah, 603. And you can see the difference. He's using the perfect skills in order to perform better. He's using Toxin Barrier on Hannibal Barca, and he's using Spring, Vitality Touch, and Purification. And you can see he's using Berserker as well on Alexander. And you can see the difference is just huge. This is also a defense report for him. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this was on a red territory. Yeah, this is the Pride territory, Gallant Vulcan. And you can see the difference in the performance for both marches is just huge. Mixed marches have been the strongest march for mid spenders to kind of a bit higher spenders who are able to afford Triss skills, better artifacts, a lot of Stardust to develop the immortals. But apparently it's kind of been out of the meta for quite some time right now. It is being overshadowed by the Earth Himiko, even though he's not using the what was the skill's name? He's not using Blade Vortex on his march. Even if he was using Blade Vortex, I'm using Theodora just in case he was using Blade Vortex in order to dispel the continuous damage. As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, Theodora is the best immortal to use against continuous damage, especially Blade Vortex, since the skill is so OP and everyone could afford it right now. So Theodora is a must in your march against any kind of marches that is using Blade Vortex. So this is everything that I talked about, and I believe I used Blade Vortex in my Alex. Blade Vortex did insane amount of damage in this fight, and he's not using Theodora. Even in my mixed march, I replaced Zenobia for Theodora just in case someone is using Blade Vortex. But again, I don't think I'll be using my mixed march anytime soon. I think against the report versus Meng, yeah, I ran Theodora in this march, and Even though I ran Theodora, still Blade Vortex did a lot of damage just because the Mixed March is not at its best shape. I'm kinda disappointed in Mixed Marches nowadays, but I believe there could be some skills that could be released in the future. Maybe a couple skills, maybe the Last Stand skill, the legendary skill, could change the situation a bit if we used such a skill on Alex. Not this one. I mean, reduced damage taken by 60% and increased damage dealt by 60%. This could make a lot of difference. Anyway, this is the situation between Mixed March and the Earth Himiko or the Earth Loki. I believe both could have a similar effect versus the Mixed Marches, and Mixed Marches is falling behind the meta. This is for the kind of high spenders league for the players. However, for the low spenders to the mid spenders, I believe Mixed Marches could be usable a bit. Even for the free-to-play players, Mixed Marches could be the best march that you can go with, since you can acquire the artifacts from the my stream. This is everything I wanted to talk about. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and have a wonderful day.